Hi, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the world's worst YouTuber. I've not done any haul videos or any kind of videos apart from my Monday lives for a while, so I better pull my finger out and I'm going to show you what I got this morning. It was down at Hayes. I'll tell you what, that starts early. I got up 5 o'clock. I was out of the house by 1:15ish. Got down there for about, I don't know, 20 to 6. The car park was ram jammed already. Couldn't believe it. There must have been people going around in the dark with head torches or miners' lamps or something. Um, but I went round, got a few bits which I thought, oh god, these are crappy bits again, and got a few bits where I thought, well, these are all right. Saw Gary Dunster again. Saw a few people. I've been seeing quite a few people saying hello lately. Yesterday at Sutton, loads of people saying hello. I'm normally in a bit of a daze, and I don't tend to ask people's names because I forget them anyway. But if you saw me, yeah, good to see you. Always come and say hello, and I'll try and be polite as I can be at that time in the morning. But I'm going to flip around now and show you what I got at Hayes boot sale this morning, early doors. It has quite literally been dumped on the table, and I'm going to have to remove this quick smart, otherwise I will be in trouble with the missus. But look what I've gone and bought. Milk bottles. Who can believe it after my farcical buy last year where I bought about 45 milk bottles, some of which I'm still trying to clear. I have made money on them, probably not very much, but I got the Legoland ones because these were the ones that made the most money. There were some other ones there, but I thought, no, I don't want to do that. So I'll have to look how much my Lego one sold for. I think I was trying to get about 12. I got at least £8 for it. These cost £1.50 each. It was a bit of a hoo-ha because they said £2 each, and I said, can I do £2 for the two? And I thought they said yes. I put them in my trolley, and then they said, no, there was a couple of sort of Oriental ladies, and they started kicking up a bit of a fuss. I think they thought I was nicking their very valuable milk bottles. So in the end, £3 for the two, down from £4. We will see how they go. Like I say, you have to be very good condition these milk bottles, and the subject matter is vital. Anything with cereal on, like your Weetabix or your Rice Krispies or your cornflakes, they sold. And like I say, this is just Lego memorabilia. So there's those. And I got in the boot fair and I said to myself, I must not get any board games. I'm sick of getting board games. What was the first thing I got? Board games. I've got this, which I haven't looked in. Stump him on the floor. I got this, which I was looking in, and it didn't look complete, but I wasn't too sure. God knows why I did it. I really am stupid. And I've got this under here, which, excuse me while I pick stuff up off the floor. The only reason I got that because I picked it up not too long ago and it sold. Actually sold for like £8 or £9 or something. The three of those games cost £5. They wanted £2 each. Got them for a fiver. Here we go. Young lady on a box with a tray of drinks. It's a mesh. Keep flies out. £2. We'll be using that probably around the house to keep the flies out. What else we got? I've got a few DS's actually. Here we go. First one was a DS Lite. They wanted £8 for this. Is in good condition. No charger. Hinge looks okay. It did turn on, which was good. I don't like paying more than £5 for these, but as it was in okay condition, I paid £7 for that one. So £7 for that one. And then there was a guy there who was, a gaming guy. The type of thing. He had a boxed N64. He had a Video Master, which is an old Pong variant, which I actually had as a kid. Or the family had, I should say, when we're talking like late 70s. But his N64 was £100. I don't really want to be spending £100 at a boot fair. Even though I say that, I spent £170 on a single item at a boot fair, which I will be doing a video about if I can pull my finger out. But I got these two DS's. He said they were both working, but one of them has got a few missing pixels on one of the screens. But even for parts, you know, if they were completely knackered, they would still make a £5 each anyway, at least. If one of them's working, that will be 20 to 25 anyway. So, and I think if it is just a couple of pixels missing, that's probably 15 to 20. So I don't think I've done too bad on those. So £5 each on those. And off the same guy, he had loads of N64 controllers, and they're very grubby, but the sticks feel okay-ish. That one's a bit loose, but the rest of them felt okay. But I think they might just need a clean-up. And I got 5 N64 controllers for 20 quid, so £4 each. They're all genuine Nintendo, and I might well get order up a load of repair kits for the sticks. So you can get the plastic parts, but they have to come in from America. I was talking to him actually because he was you know, a gaming trader. He's got stuff up on eBay, and he was saying you can get that sort of stuff on Alibaba, but he just hasn't bothered with it. So I might look at Alibaba. I might look at just buying it in from the States. When I looked at it before, I think it worked out about £4 or £5 for each stick that you mend, and that's including the postage. Got a nice little SLR camera. Had these before. Olympus Trip MD, sorry. So I think that's, you know, 20 quid-ish. I'm sure Funky Neil will let me know. I'm sure he's told me before, but that costs £2, which is you know, easy peasy money if you can see it. So there's that. And one I see slightly less is the Instax camera. And Luke put me onto these. I've never bought them before. I always used to go for Polaroids. Not quite as sought after as Polaroids, but still a good thing to get. So that cost me £4. Right, moving on. Let's try another thing I said I would never buy again is mugs, but that was only 50p. Probably get about a fiver for it, or you know, something like that. So I thought, why not? I bought a mug, a Disneyland 2017 mug with Mickey Mouse on, and I put it up for £12.99 or £11.99. That was a 50p buy, and it sold straight away. So you know, sometimes these little flips aren't bad. And what else have we got? A couple of other cheapo items. This is just to go with Wii bundles or Wii boards. I'm going to start putting these together. These were 50p each. Discs in very, very good condition. So there's those. Another board game. Let's get through some of the more cheapo items. That has got the back. I don't know where it is though. It's around somewhere because I remember putting it in my trolley. And it's got the box as well. Vintage calculator. Cost £1, I think. Might go for a tenner. £7 to £10. And Halma, again, you kind of think, why on earth would you pick that up? That's a load of rubbish. But I had one of these last week. Bought that for 50p. The one I had last week went up for £7.99, sold straight away. So why not? Why not? Easy to package. Something I haven't seen for a long time is vintage wallpaper. I picked up some of this Crown stuff. It did have the plastic wrap on it, and I think I had about 3 or 4 rolls. It was very orangey and lovely 70s, and that sold for very good money, about 70 quid. This one, even though it's still got that vintage look, maybe not as nice as the ones I've had before, but these 2 rolls cost £4, so £2 each roll. And I'm sure that they'll go for at least 20 each. So pleased with that. Always like to get that vintage wallpaper. A couple of Hard Rock Cafe. I was talking about these last week, I think, because Lee had bought a load, and I've had them before. These cost £2 each. They're I forget what you call them. You know, there is a name for them. Can't remember what the name is. I'm sure someone will mention it in the. I call them kind of. What do I call them? I can't even remember what I call them. But Hurricane. There we go. That's what they are. Hurricane glasses. They're Hard Rock Cafe London. £2 each. I think when I sold them for around about a tenner, 10 to 15. So not a mega flip, but still not bad. A couple of rugby tops. These will always sell. He had a cycling top as well, but the zip had stuck on it. But that's a nice top. That's a tracky top, and then there's an actual England shirt, which is short sleeve. Again, like genuine England shirt. And the two of those were 15. So quite good condition. And we're near the end, only a few more. I've got some T-cut turtle wax. I've been meaning to get some of this because it's quite good if you've got like a black Wii or a PS3 and it's scratched up. I've read, I've not done it myself, so don't take my word for it, but I've read you can just use like stuff like polish that you use on cars, and you can get a scratched up case of a Wii and make it all nice again. So that's one to test out. These cost £1 each, so we shall see with that one. And then the last few items, a nice tape player Sony. She said it wasn't working, no belts, but I'm hoping it's an easy fix, and I've got a belt that does fit it, but it only costs £1. And for a Sony tape recorder in a box, if I can fix it, it's got to be 20, 25. Well, let's hope so anyway. And I think the bargain of the day, well, this Xbox One was £20. It hasn't got this side. I'm not sure if there's anything else missing, and I haven't tested it yet. I don't know if there should be a hard drive here. I don't think there is. I think it's just like a bit of plastic. But even for the power supply, I think it's worth 20 quid. I had one of these that was sold to me from another reseller that didn't work. Not that I'm bitter or anything. But I sold it on spares and repairs for 50 quid. So I know, spares and repairs for an Xbox is about 50 quid. But fingers crossed it does work. If it does work, I think you're looking at like... I haven't sold a working Xbox on eBay. I imagine it's between 80 and 100, something like that, especially around Christmas. And I can stick a few games with it as well. So fingers crossed on that one. £20, don't think you can argue with that. And this one, Wii U. And these are really the things to look out for. I think these are the things that make the most money online. And that cost me £4. Because obviously I picked it up and I said, have you got the console? They didn't have the console. And I did my sad face and sort of said, oh, well, it's not much good without the console. But of course, it's not half bad on its own because people will pay up for them. So I don't know how much they go for, but I'd be guessing, but I think it's got to be at least sort of £20-30 at least. We shall see. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, sorry for not doing a video for absolutely ages. I've just been really, really busy with sales and lots of other things going on at home as well, work-wise. So, I've actually been like working at being a reseller rather than a YouTuber. It's shocking, isn't it? But like I say, yeah, thanks for everyone who comes to say hello at Boot Fair. It's always nice to see people, even though if I am in a bit of a daze, you'll have to excuse me that. I want to do a video about this £170 item, so hopefully that'll be coming up in the next few days. It's a bit of it's one of those things I've bought because I absolutely love that kind of thing, that kind of vintage kind of thing. And I've also managed to get a snipe on eBay. I never snipe on eBay, but I managed to get one last night. So fingers crossed it's actually going to turn up. And I've got another video I've got to do about a return I got and did the seller protection work. So that'll be coming. So this is all coming up in the channel. Fingers crossed if I can pull my finger out. But for now, hope you enjoyed that little haul and take care. And I'll see you soon. Take it easy. So I was just about to upload and it occurred to me there's not going to be a List 5 live tomorrow. I'm boot fairing tomorrow and we'll be knackered. So I think I'll probably do List 5 live on a Tuesday for a little bit of a change. So hopefully you can join me then. 11 o'clock Tuesday morning, we'll try and get 5 things listed on eBay. Anyway, see you later.